No. No.
I come back to see a sleight of hand check from Mr. Billy Bonk.
You missed the check, my
Oh, yeah.
face.
Oh wait, no, that's right. I thought that said +4.
Dude, it is 63 degrees out. Oh my god.
I know, it's very nice.
It's 63 degree F.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, are you still interested in cryptids?
Yeah, cryptids are awesome. What do you mean?
Michael, we died in a cryptid room.
Oh yeah, did we ever tell
No, we didn't.
Michael about the cryptid room?
We did
We
an
are
escape room
recording,
while we
by
were
the way.
camping.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
this will be
Just
the
coming
story.
in. Just
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
We were doing an escape room while we were camping, and it was like based around cryptids. And we had like an hour to do it, and we died.
Yeah, we got killed by Bigfoot. It was very
A
sad.
cryptid.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what
I thought it
cryptid
was
is? Because I have no
the
clue.
New
There was
Jersey
like a
Devil.
bunch of
Why are we talking
cryptids.
about cryptids?
What's a
What do I know?
cryptid?
We're talking about the escape room, Brian.
It's
It's
like
like
the escape room, yeah.
it's
it's-
like urban legend creatures like
It's like
Bigfoot or
Bigfoot.
The
a Loch Ness
Yeti.
monster.
yeah,
Yeti.
like the New Jersey Devil.
Chupacabra.
I've never heard
Yeah.
of the New Jersey Devil.
Yeah, so it's like a legend that like a woman
Mothman.
gave birth to Mothman. Yeah, and it's a moth.
I'm
Have you not heard
Mothman.
You haven't heard of the New Jersey Devil, Michael?
No, I've never heard of that.
Okay, so
Jersey Devil, you mean?
yeah, but it is in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I thought it was just in Jersey.
In New Jersey. the state. So basically, it's like an urban legend that a woman gave birth to like a horse devil.
I put a cryptid in Billion Bonkers.
Yeah.
It's
The
just short for
squonk.
It's just short for like cryptozoology because it's just animals that are outside the realm of actual science. Is I believe what it like refers to.
Every D&D monster is a cryptid.
Yeah.
There's like
basically.
snakes and goats in D&D.
Yeah.
Some of them are just regular dids. I don't think that's
Bug Lungust is a cryptid.
rude. He's a guy.
Bruce is the most cryptid one there.
What gun is this?
That's a flare gun.
I feel like Drogo's is more of an SCP than a cryptid.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's the same sort of thing, actually. Now you're getting it, Michael.
I want a Beholder SCP.
Pretty sure there
Probably
is.
is one.
That's pretty cool. Oh my.
Why you just Joe? Where are you finding all these pictures?
I'm not telling.
Is it you on Reddit again, Joe?
Pepe. Pepe. End me.
I like. Let's say Conky.
Conk. Conky.
Ambrose, are you here?
Is diet right?
No.
Els, are you here?
Venice, Pepsi,
Okay.
Pepe, and me.
I know Bug Educated is here.
I am here.
Drogos is here.
What?
Hubris, the skeleton that eats things. Are you here?
Yes, I'm currently eating some chocolate
Oh, wow.
Oh, you
Drinking
used
a-
one of your seaweed?
and drinking a
You used the taste
Pepsi.
weed? You used two of your
Oh.
taste weed already?
I don't
I
know what a
went
Pepsi
taste weed
is,
and-
but it tastes pretty good.
Alright. You're all sort of like wrapping up your meals in this kind of like alcove, and you're pretty much all ready to get a move on, unless you want to ask more questions to the mushroom men.
No, I think we're all satisfied. Bug gets up from the table,
Alright.
sort of. Vince McMahon walks out of there.
It only takes about
Is
a
that Bug's
couple
only
of
walk cycle?
it only takes like a couple of minutes to get back on to the main road. You all kind of look left and right and really listen, and you don't hear anything, and you continue along the path of the pink moss. After walking, oh yeah, everyone take a long rest if you need to.
That's OKR. Whoops.
um, and
Oh, I got literally everything back.
yeah, nice. Soon, the after about an hour of absolutely nothing on this road, you notice that the as you continue, the cavern walls get kind of like more narrow, probably only about like 100 feet wide. You see that the um the path, the like cobblestone road, kind of veers off to the left and goes into a cavern, while there's a cavern to the right that the pink moss kind of goes into, sort of at a crossroads.
So there's two paths, you said?
Yes, the road continues to the left, but the is a footpath and more like pink moss on the walls to the right.
Outside will go right.
Okay.
Bug sort of looks at like both, goes back and forth. I think left might be the way to go.
Well, the pink trail, it goes right.
No, we follow the path,
Alright.
not the road.
No, if you say so.
You rolled in everything.
Oh no.
No, bro.
So, you guys walk. It's kind of hard to keep track of time, as you do so, because everything kind of looks the same, and you kind of go up and down, but you think you're probably still at the same elevation that you were on the main road, and soon the cave sort of like widens back to kind of the main like road you were on. And it's probably about like 100 feet wide. There's still only a footpath around, but very soon, as you kind of come over the crest of a hill, you see what looks to be a wall that kind of just like cuts off the like tunnel you're in, and you see a large gate out in front, and you see that this kind of giant wall that kind of cuts through the like across the entirety of this like cavern. You see that it is completely made out of this very dark kind of like stone. Seems like you've stumbled upon some sort of fort that takes up the entirety of this cavern.
Ambrose will put on his glasses.
Okay.
Oh,
You're probably like half a mile away from this thing. You can see it from a very far away ways.
Can I see if there's any distinguishing symbols or people like walking the battlements or anything of interest?
You do see some like depth now. It's almost like kind of like the front part of a castle sticking out of the wall, with like palisades and like walls. You don't see anyone walking on these. You also don't see anyone out in front of the front gate, but it is like closed, and there's probably like 100-foot tall, like huge, massive, like set of like stone doors that this footpath kind of just dead ends into. You don't see anyone out front, and it seems to be kind of deserted from what you can see. But looking around, the only feasible way would probably be to like scale the cliff wall up to a palisade.
I don't think anybody's over there.
can we? Is this the?
Let's go. Ambrose takes off running towards the fortune.
Ambrose, wait!
What? Camera stops.
Come back here. We don't know what we're walking into.
It's empty. I just looked. I could see with my glasses.
And you can see through the walls.
No, but I would have.
Good, get back.
It looks fine. Well, I was just thinking Otto might be in there.
You need to stop. Can Balasar tell if this is like the place they're looking for him as a whatever the hell?
Just kind of looking at it, you don't really see any like markings like on the actual building.
Are there any banners being flown?
Not on the actual like fort that you can see.
Are there any fires lit?
Not. There's pretty much no light other than the lichen and moss, and the pink moss does go straight towards this thing.
Can Bug? He begins to take out the living skull and his like winter coat from his bag.
Mhm.
He goes, guys, I think I have a way to check if there's anyone in there. Are we fine if people are alerted?
Explain.
So, all I have to do is summon Gustavo. He can put these on to resemble a person. He walks over there. Someone throws their voice in that direction. We see if anyone comes out to try to murder him.
Who is Gustavo?
What? My helper. What do you mean?
Who?
Who?
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Skeleton.
I'm very confused.
I'm guessing the skeleton head. Am I right, Bug?
Oh, 1 sec. 1 second. Yeah, so Bug just takes his lute out really quick
Mhm.
and then just strums like a basic like few chords. Do do do. And then all of a sudden, there's sort of like this whoosh of air, and then you see nothing. No one else sees anything until Bug kind of takes the skull and then kind of puts it in the air and then removes his hand and it stays there.
Mhm.
And doing the same with the coat. He kind of drapes the coat over the skull, and then they're both sort of sitting there. And the skull sort of, for some reason, the wrappings come off of it. It starts chattering, and then it starts moving around a little bit side to side, kind of hovering where like a person's like head would be. The coat being big enough that it sort of covers like where legs and arms would be.
Yeah.
And Bog goes, "Oh yeah, this is Gustavo."
That's. Oh.
Where did you get that skull?
What do you mean? I think you gave it to me. It's
You
the
got it
living
from the
skull you
cave.
gave me. You gave me it in the sewer, in the like the skeletal pipes. Remember?
Oh. I don't remember that at all.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I think I just
Where we
give
fought
lots
the-
of people different things. I'm
It's
sorry.
where we fought the metal dragons.
Ah.
Well, I use dragons. Just
As
whatever.
this is going on, Balasar is turned and is now kind of surveying the fortress.
So kind of looking at everyone. So should I send him over, and then whoever can yell the loudest can yell for someone to come out?
Well, that would probably be
Uh,
Balzar, if anyone.
All right.
Yeah,
Gustavo.
Give me a minute, I'm looking for weaknesses and defenses.
All right. While that's happening, I'll send him over. Gustavo, go over there, and
Okay.
the
It is-
skull and.
It is half a mile away.
Oh yeah, so
by
I
the
guess
way.
Bug.
Yeah.
So Bug sort of walks with it, sort of
Mhm.
on leash. Can he try to sneak
Sure.
while the skeleton tries to make a lot of movement in case anyone's around, so notice it first?
While he's doing that, can Balasar keep an eye out for where there might be like a lot of cover from like changes in terrain or rocks and whatnot?
Sure. Bowser, make a perception check, and Bug, make a stealth check with advantage, because you have quite a lot of time to kind of get down and
21.
Ooh. Check sneak.
Oh,
Oh,
I
wow.
forgot to make a second one.
That's fine. That definitely
better?
works.
All right.
Okay.
So, Balazar, looking around, there's some pretty big kind of boulders off the footpath, but mostly it's pretty much just like a wide open field with some hills that you could duck behind for cover, but that's about it. And Bug, you're pretty sure you're doing pretty well to stay within 60 feet of Gustavo, but still kind of duck in between places that you think you can probably hide.
Nice. So yeah, Bug just does that until he's within 60 feet of the gate, and sort of has Gustavo sort of outside,
Okay.
where a person might stand to try to hail someone, and then
as you approach, the kind of scale of this whole thing is starting to really kind of get to you, because there's basically the front end of a castle sticking out of this brick, but this brick wall goes all the way up and just covers the entirety of this cavern, which is 100 feet wide and probably 300 feet tall. It's a massive wall with a castle sticking out of it.
So sort of looking at this, Bug's gonna look back towards everyone, and then kind of motion to them to get a little closer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably within 50 feet of the main gate, kind of behind a large boulder that's pushed out of the way, and you can definitely send Gustavo out to the front gate.
Yeah, so sort of looking around, Bug's gonna, seeing that he really can't cast message to let someone know to yell, he's gonna attempt to, from his hiding spot, yell and throw his voice towards Gustavo.
Okay.
Open the gate,
or
come out and face me.
Yeah. You yell this, and it kind of echoes all around the cavern. You hear yourself probably 6 more times, just your voice echoing around, way louder than anyone expected. And you wait and wait, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. After 5 whole minutes, there's absolutely nothing. No response from anything.
Bug sort of shrugged his shoulders, and was he still wearing the spider climb boots? I forgot to mention I took them off when we were sitting down to Mushroom Man.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
So he just sort of shrugs his shoulders and then gets down and puts them back on.
All right.
And then he's gonna start climbing the wall.
No,
just walking up it.
Before he can do that, Balasar's gonna hold up a hand to stop him.
Bug sort of looks back, right? He's gonna put a foot to the wall. Sort of waves.
Balasar walks, kind of very quietly runs up to the gate, and then making sure to slam the armored part of his gauntlets up against the door, is going to knock on it to make as much noise as possible.
All right, do so with advantage. Strength check.
Is it because it's a door?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god.
As you knock
He's
the whole door
trying
down.
very hard not to break this.
Yeah.
Break the door.
20.
The metal hits the stone and just makes a huge kind of banging out noise that echoes all around. And once again, there's no response at all.
Is the door unlocked?
It is a huge door.
Balasar has opened huge doors before, lest you forget.
Yeah. You push and shove on it, and it just does not budge. If you had to guess, it's probably locked from the other side, or is just for decoration. You're not quite sure.
Can Balasar see any windows, up high?
You do not see any at all.
So it's just solid wall. There's no sight lines or anything. You can't
Nope.
see out of this thing.
There's not even small bow and arrow holes that you would normally see in this sort of structure.
Something ain't right here. This I don't think this fort was meant to keep things out.
Is everyone else with Balazar now? Or are
I
they
think
still
so,
all
yeah.
okay?
No.
What
yeah.
do you mean? You think it was meant to keep something in? But what?
With fortresses that are meant to hold a position to make sure no one gets in or past it. With walls like this, you'd see little slots for the archers. There'd be lots of vantage points. You might have some ballistae up on the battlements. There's none of that here.
You do see like 100 feet up. There is like a battlements that like runs in between each like tower of this wall.
They were probably just bad at building castles, honestly.
Well, what do you think? I mean, this obviously isn't the place we're looking for. We can either just pass on by it or look inside. I mean, this doesn't really seem like where we need to go, and we already made a pit stop with the mushroom men, as much as I did like them.
Well, why would the pink moss lead us here if it were not somewhat important?
Yeah, if there's something in here just that scares the drow.
Well, all right.
There's
I
something.
guess we
There's
go
something
in.
in here that made them abandon either abandon a fort or build one to keep it contained.
Well, we're not gonna figure it out just standing out here. We need to go in then.
However, this now raises the question. Quiet route, and Balasar points up and over the battlements, or the loud route, gestures to the door.
I mean,
I'd say quiet.
okay. Yeah, he's gonna start strapping on the spider climbing boots.
Yeah,
All
Bug
right.
starts walking up.
Balasar will do the same and follow after Bug.
It seems like probably like a 100-foot like climb up to the like battlements. And Bug, you're the first one to reach the top. As you peer over and kind of look in between you know how castles have like a teeth pattern,
Yeah.
like at the top of them. Yeah.
Yeah, over at the what's it, the ramparts, right?
Yeah.
Those would be called the ramparts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You kind of stick your head through one of the gaps in that, and kind of look left and right, and this castle seems to be deserted. And as the rest of you kind of climb and like fly up, you see that like past this, it's just like a pretty much just like a barren like interior. You see that there's like what looks to be some sort of door, like where the courtyard would be, but you see that looks like it hasn't been touched in a very long time, and that you're like towards the like right corner of this whole like structure, and you see up on the around the corner to the left on the like battlements, there's a set of stairs that goes down like into the wall.
Is there any evidence this fort was ever even like?
You see like where emplacements would be like for a well, sorry.
God damn it! No.
Sorry. I mean, just the description is exactly like the Gru Key, man.
Is
One random guy comes walking out, drunk off his ass. Oi! Me bossless.
There can only be one.
have at it, lads.
Anyways, I mean, every castle kind of looks the same, so you know.
What is your reason for fighting, sir? God.
So looking around, it seems like really the only way into the actual like wall part of this thing is the stairs up on the battlements. It's like a couple 100 feet to your right, near the like wall of the cavern. Earth to Coalition.
So I think about
Hello.
to keep.
Oh.
Sorry, I was considering what to do next. I guess
Mm.
Belster will head towards the stairs.
Okay.
He's
I think-
keeping an eye out for like blood stains, any
Yeah.
scratch marks.
You see, well, like every like 50 feet where you guess Balazar, like some sort of like ballista or like siege weapon was kind of mounted, but it seems to have been kind of like stripped down and like abandoned.
So, like, how thick are these walls? Do you think
Probably
in bug measurement?
in bug measurement.
Like, if you were to lay down,
Um,
that's how bug
probably
would
like
look about. Like,
15 bugs wide.
wow.
Yeah.
So
They're very thick walls that lead
Wow.
to a empty courtyard, and on the far side of the courtyard is this like huge wall that goes all the way up and all the way over.
well,
If you had to guess, this kind of front castle part looks like it was just like it's either like an old relic of the past that they built around, or it is just for decoration.
And know what this might be, now that I'm thinking about it. You know those two big monsters they were talking about? How Artundus killed them?
bug sort of yells. You're gonna have to speak up. Kinda
Trask
far-
and Purple Worm.
You remember those two big monsters they were talking about? The Trask and the Purple Worm?
Yeah.
Maybe this fort was built to defend against them. I mean, it would make sense why there'd be no use for archer slots. They're fighting something that wouldn't flinch from anything smaller than a ballista. Which they had the emplacements for. I can.
That's
Truly a
interesting theory.
I don't know. Let's keep going. Maybe there's an armory or something we can find.
Bug
Alright.
just says time to explore and starts walking down the other side of the wall into the courtyard. Like the
I-
boot just
I
casually.
think I think everyone else is going down the stairs.
I know.
Yeah.
Take
I know.
him off the boots because like he doesn't want to be caught and slowed down.
Yeah.
And who knows? We may find that thing that them mushroom people were talking about. That weapon Artundus has for us to kill the Illithids with. We may find that here. Who knows?
Which is why I'm saying let's go find an armory. If I was gonna keep some secret magical weapon anywhere, in an armory.
Hearing everyone like yell up top, like above him, deciding that people apparently aren't gonna follow him, Bug sort of walks backwards up and then takes the shoes off and then follows everyone else.
Alright.
Like, oh,
If you could all look at roll 20.
Combat? Oh.
regular bat?
Regular bat. It's really hard for me to see the like fog of war because the map is already so dark. So like if there's
You can
something
change that.
yeah, I'm just too lazy. But if there's like fog of war where there shouldn't be, or you think there should be, please tell me. But I think it's right. So
If you hold shift while like revealing areas, it makes perfect squares
oh yeah.
as well.
Yeah, but
But
the
I
thing
know
about
the
it is
map
this is
isn't
two
on
case
the
walls.
Yeah. It should be fine, but just a warning. And it's kind of hard to tell because there aren't any great door things, but these are doors.
Belsar will open the first door.
All right. one thing that does kind of catch your eye is that all of the like candle holders are lit on the walls.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if Bug could kind of like inspect this hallway, like to determine like how often it was used and how old it is. See if he sees like newer signs of wear.
Yeah, looking around, it seems very old.
Ack.
Oh yeah, here you go. You see another quite long hallway.
Ambrose moves
And
down the
doors.
hallway.
Belisar is going to walk down the hall.
All right, Ambrose, Ambrose and Drogos, as you start to walk down the hallway, you can see the hallway to your left now, which seems to have more doors and whatnot. And Ambrose, you feel like you hear a slight whispering behind this door.
Found an axe.
Anything else in there, Balzar?
Is the door like here?
Oh yeah, here. So, hold on.
There's a crate with an axe on it. I'm inspecting the axe.
There you go.
With the axe now.
Ambrose will just open the door very slowly.
Yeah,
like crack it and just like look in.
Mm-hmm. You see what looked to be probably like some sort of like crates in here, but you hear talking in here. What look to be like two voices, and you kind of lean in closer, and they seem to be talking in common. Surprisingly, you hear them going, "What? You know, you're a real idiot sometimes. This was a direct order to destroy this." And you hear a different voice go, "Well, I was gonna move the chest onto the wagon, but they left early." And then you hear the other voice goes, "This was a direct order to destroy everything in this box. And now it's just sitting in a storage room. You know how much trouble we could get in?"
Ambrose will knock on the door real loud and walk in and say, "Hi, I'm here to pick up a chest." And just like nonchalantly
Belisar
pretend like he's actually here to just pick up the chest. I think we forgot a chest. We didn't leave quite yet.
Hearing the knocking, Belisar is going to run back because he thinks something has gone horribly wrong.
All right.
Jerry's just going to completely ignore and open this door.
Okay. From now on, no one move.
Okay.
Ambrose, as you open the door, you see two bronze guard quickly whip around and go, "What?"
What?
Yes, you don't know? We just arrived here.
"How are the coalition down here?" And they draw their swords.
Oh,
is it
who's
time?
the coalition?
Oh.
Oh.
Team.
God.
Oh, is it a bad, like, I don't know if it was clear. Has it been an hour since Bug cast Unseen Servant?
It's probably been like 15 minutes.
Alright, so Gustavo is still next to him, having put the stuff back in Bug's bag.
Okay.
Unseen Servant is just kind of hanging out.
But who's the coalition? We don't know a coalition.
I'm pretty sure
Hold
all
on,
the
sorry.
guard are dead, Ambrose. They're just kind of animated by the advisor.
I'm not
We
sure why
killed-
it showed that, but oh well.
Which means they're corpses.
Did it show something? I didn't even see it.
It just didn't delete the like I'm mad. I mean, it didn't show anything. But
I'm mad.
fine. Yeah, it's just weird. All right, Ambrose, it is your turn. Starting off.
Are they looking like they're ready to like attack me?
Their swords are drawn and they're starting to like walk towards the like open door now.
Ambrose, please kill these guys.
Whatever you say, sir. Or should I call you sir? I don't know. And Ambrose will start. Do you think he can go to this tile without incurring opportunity from BR1?
No, I think you definitely get an opportunity attack.
Alright, Ambrose is going to go like here.
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah, like two people can like fit in this doorway. It's just weird because it doesn't completely like line up, but yeah, you can do that.
And Ambrose. Do these guys even have brains?
No, they're just corpses.
So Ambrose attacks twice.
Alright.
Misses both. But he just continues and like climbs on top of the chest and tries to go like into this corner.
Alright. I think, yeah, you don't even have to roll for that. I think Ambrose can just probably like climb up there. Alright. Would you like to do anything else?
No, that is my turn.
Alright. Drogos. Wow, that actually worked out really well. Huh. That's...
Did your guys hear the sounds of like swords being drawn?
Yes, and the like angry grunts and the how are the coalition down here?
I was just gonna turn around at Bowser and just like look and just say, what's going on?
Scar! Run, Scar!
Oh. Are they mad at us? Oh wait, they all confused about why we're here. Screw it. I was just gonna walk up and
Why wouldn't they be mad at us?
Alright.
And
sorry.
the door is open, by the way.
Alright,
You can see in and all that.
yeah, so, can I get a like 10-foot like circle? Is it possible for you to like make that just like reference?
Around like them? Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see something.
Yeah, sure.
Blanking.
No, it isn't.
Alright.
Tosses a frag grenade into the room.
I mean, it's kind of, but
Oh no, don't tell me you have.
I'm sure Ambrose will be fine.
I think Ambrose just kind of like
Using shatter
jumped in
Ambrose.
and then jumped on the table like a ninja and just like ran into the corner and he's like
Yeah.
Yeah,
These like go up all the way to the ceiling, but the chest that you're on is like chin like height.
so
I thought you were gonna say chest height, and I was about
So
to
say I were to do a thing here. What would it hit Ambrose? Would that
Yes.
10
What's the
foot
range
circle?
of it? Thing?
Yes, it would definitely it would hit everything in the room.
Alright.
I can take the hit.
Yeah.
But can the valuables in the chest that you'll destroy? It's full of
Alright.
Fabergé eggs.
Alright, I got fine for this. You're just gonna look in. God damn it, open this right, see back. Sorry.
Next to the round table.
Alright, Jarvis is
Don't
gonna
go there. It's a
look
silly
in,
place.
point at the area in between the two guards, and just snap and cast Shatter in there.
Alright.
Oh my.
Be sure to
And,
target Ambrose as well.
I am, but I just want to say, I'm going to be using a sorcery point for a careful spell, which makes
Oh.
Ambrose automatically succeeds the saving throw. I don't know how to
Okay.
do that, though.
Just don't
if-
target him.
Well, no,
uh,
he'll still take damage, so it works.
Oh.
He'll just take half damage, guaranteed.
Okay. Just
Okay.
go ahead
Just
and
do it,
cast
and
it
then-
like normal, and I will add the health back if it
If he needs to,
if
yeah.
it does the wrong thing.
What's the saving throw?
It's DC 15.
Oh.
I mean, you could just roll like a d20 first to see if you like pass it, and then like subtract the health after. Either
Uh,
way. Yeah,
it's
whatever.
fine.
It's
Yeah,
easier to just target and then do math. Like
Yeah. It's all good. I forgot about the paw gif.
Yeah, just look up Shatter.
I forgot that was a noise. Amber's got a nat 20. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
He's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you
Describe what it
use a sword
looks like.
point?
What?
Did you use
Oh,
a
yeah.
sword? Did you make sure to get?
Oh, I'll add that off in a minute.
Why am I immune to magical thunder?
You're not. You saved the con throw.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Con save. Con
They all
save.
saved. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is George just like points in there, snaps, and then there's just a extremely loud ringing noise in there. Like the walls start to shake and like probably dust comes out of the ceiling
Yeah.
from it. 'Cause how loud it is. And close roll 20 again.
How do you keep doing?
Oh my god! Oh, and he's now muted and deaf.
What's wrong?
How do you accidentally close out of roll 20 every session?
It's because my mouse is really close to like a back button.
Oh, okay.
Well, like one of my buttons on my mouse is a back button.
Oh, yeah. Same. Yeah. Okay. I don't blame you. I do that as well.
And sorry for doing my pumpkin.
That's fine. All right. Is that all you would like to do?
I believe that's all I can do.
All right.
Yeah.
Bug. You hear just a big boom and people yelling.
Yeah, as Balzar was running back, Bug was about to tell him to use the axe on the crate. So he's very upset that Balzar can no longer use the axe on the crate. But hearing this, first thing he's going to do is send Gustavo.
I like the drawing.
Thank you. He's invisible, just so you know.
Yeah.
Is Gustavo should look like a Mogus, I'm sorry.
I'm
Is
gonna
there,
say
has there been one trying
He moves
Tron?
15 feet away. Can he see anything that's going on past them that Bug would then know about?
you can see. You can definitely see like two, like figures with their swords drawn like past Balzar and Drogos. You also see like Ambrose, like just like on a chest in the back of the room.
Bug turns to Hugh. Hugh, we got two enemies in a room up ahead. Ambrose is in the room with them. Drogo and Balzar in the hallway. Probably should get up there. And with that, Bug draws his sword and runs.
Alright, sounds good.
Not use the dash check. Running up 30 feet and kind of looking around, he's like, "Oh." Kind of yelling back to Hugh. "You, we got iron guard. We got what is that? Bronze guard, whatever metal. We got some sort of dwarf guy in here. Multiple."
Alright,
And,
I'm on my way.
And Bug ends his turn.
Alright.
Squish they look.
Yeah. They should probably be like that, but that looks dumb. So
No, the squish look. They're dwarves, right?
yeah. Actually, these are much taller.
Oh.
Humorous, it is your turn.
Why is purchase walrus on D&D Beyond?
just looked on-
Walrus.
I was looking for dwarf. Why walrus?
Okay, so Hugh is gonna move right there. With his line of sight, is he able to see the bronze watch through the door?
Yes, but there are a lot of people around, and say if you were to make like a bow and arrow shot through, it would be with disadvantage.
Okay. Hugh will move right there and end his turn then.
Okay. Balzar.
Okay.
You know how when you like add a like monster that's like homebrew, Avray like DMs you and you have to press like a number, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't press 2, which is adult bronze dragon.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
81
Why are
has
the
joined
coalition
combat.
here? They're not supposed to be here for another 4 chapters.
81 joins
Who's in this whole
combat.
room, but just one of us.
And Bowser is typing an essay.
I'm just making sure I do this right. Okay, and then R 1, 4. Fuck.
Bro, they're taking half slashing damage. This is so sad. You're
You
telling
see
me
that
armor
they are in full plate armor, by the way.
You're telling me plate armor would mean that you couldn't slash someone? Plate's not like flesh, like a consistency.
Man.
It's like metal? What?
Hey, haha, very funny. I'm going to risk suffering the opportunity attack
Mhm.
to move here now.
Alright. Let me,
You go ahead and do that. I have to grab something really quick.
alright.
Browser, then...
You were right here, right? On this one?
Hang on, give me a second. No, I was here.
Oh, okay. So... both would get an opportunity attack, right? I think?
I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
Browser then opens a can of Spam and eats it with a spoon while they attack him.
He becomes Popeye.
Yeah.
But with Spam instead of spinach?
A little bit of mercury.
Oh no.
Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. A little bit of
How do I
mercury.
do the multiple things with an attack? Is it just 2 -T's?
Yeah. You do dash T target space dash T target. Here, let me see if this works. Hold on.
Fine.
Oh.
The first one like misses you as you like jet to the right, but the one on the right gets a really good like slash across your like lower like stomach area. But you keep going. And I just had the same one target you twice because they're the same thing. Just to make
Okay.
it easier. So.
I'm going to pray to God I'm doing this right.
Mm-hmm.
Level 2?
Yeah, it's dash L space the
Well, I'm trying to figure out if I'd cast that 6th level for the 3d6, which is when you get the upgrade. You only get
He's
the
talking about casting lightning breath.
Oh, is he talking about lightning breath? Okay,
It should be automatic,
here,
right?
Just do, I have him set it up automatically.
Yeah,
So just look up, do this. Right there. For you, it'll actually show up for you. At least it should, unless you've renamed it.
Hopefully.
I haven't.
Because I think I wrote down the information with it. Okay.
Ah,
You
Man.
take double lightning damage for this one.
You have to activate, cast it at the 2nd level if you're level 6, 3rd level if you're level 11, and level 4 for level 16 that I have there.
oh, thank you, Michael.
You're welcome, buddy. I got you.
I think that's actually the first time I've killed something with my lightning breath attack.
Yeah.
Every other time it's just been damage.
You see the one on the right just get like blown like backwards, and you see the electricity like arcing over to the one like behind him, and you see the first one go down, and like the one on the left like takes a full step back, and oops, snap to the grid. Why? And he like gets knocked against the like crates, and he's like sitting on the ground now. You see his armor is like burnt in areas, and like he himself is like smoking.
Stand down.
There's no response. All right, next up. Oh, it is his turn.
Yeah, it's his turn.
He's going
He
to.
dies instantly.
Tell me, Bronze One, what is in the box you don't want us to see before I kill you?
He kind of like quickly stands up, grabs his sword, and is gonna swing at you, Ambrose. And while he does it, he's going to say, "You'll never know."
I'm about to kill you and open this box. Why don't you just spit it out?
Bring your weapons and we will let you live.
From outside, Bug yells, "Ambrose, just kill the guy, don't humiliate him."
What?
And you kind of like expertly like pretty much jump over his like blade, and it kind of like gets stuck like right here, and he's trying to like get it out. That ends his turn. Man is dead.
And there's a
Man is a sparking pile on the floor.
And Ambrose prepares just kind of this necrotic energy, and he like, you know, in Monty Python when the Black Knight bonks the other knight with the pommel of his sword on top of his head, and it makes a big bonk.
Oh yeah.
Ambrose does that, but like with the back of his two knuckles instead of the front. He like brings it down with his hand upside down, palm up.
he had a concussion.
You see the entire like flat part of his like bucket helmet just cave in,
I love how
and
Ambrose's
he kind of just
single,
falls backwards.
I love how Ambrose's single punch did more damage than Balzar's racial feature.
To be fair, you can see that they are weak to
I know.
bludgeoning, but
I know,
yeah.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, that's settled, and Ambrose hops down off the chest, and then opens it.
All right.
As Ambrose does that, Balthazar is going to look through, like, search the bodies to see if he can find any mention of the Pneumonia Scouts.
All right. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
There's just gonna say, I don't know that sound. He's gonna go back over to the door and actually open it.
All right. I'll get to you in just a second.
Damn it.
You don't see anything, and like you kind of like look under the like helmet, and you see that there's nothing there.
Damn it.
You see that that these were basically just like walking pieces of armor. And Ambrose, as you open the chest, you see it wasn't locked or anything. As you open it, your heart kind of like sinks down into your stomach as you see the very familiar weapon of Brok's war pick.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Ambrose just gonna walk out of the room.
Okay.
Balthazar will walk over to the chest and look inside.
You see Brok's war pick, and you also see a small box laid to the right of it.
Balthazar will grab the small box first.
All right.
try and open it.
Yep, it's not locked. As you open it, you see a diamond-shaped green gem.
Did you find anything in there, Balazar? Everything all right?
2 things.
Well,
One, you're not gonna like. I think Bug might like the other one if I'm right about this, though. And
Bug turns
Balasar
around.
will withdraw and show to Hugh Brock's war pick.
give me that. Like Hugh, like very authoritatively, like reaches his hand out towards Balazar. Give me that.
Balasar like spins it in his hand and hands it to him handle first.
Is Hugh able to move into the room to grab it, or should we still keep movement in mind?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, combat is over
Okay.
for now. Yeah.
Is it time to hear the other sound I put in?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
that's really
hell.
satisfying.
Yeah.
And the other thing, Bug, come here for a minute.
Bug sort of turns around and then looks towards the wall, which behind Gustavo has been making his way on the opposite side of the wall down the tunnel because Bug wants to know what's in that crate.
Mm-hmm.
But he turns around. Yeah, what's up?
Come here.
Bug sort of measures the distance. I don't think I can right now. Oh! And then he has Gustavo open the crate as he goes.
Balasar is going to walk up to Bug, take a piece of cloth in his hand, like just a piece of cloth he's been holding onto since he tore his shirt or something.
Yeah.
And he's going to say catch, and he's going to throw the green gem at Bug.
I would say, does Bug have the reaction time to see what this is before he catches it?
I would say you see a familiar-looking green, like glint in the air.
Without thinking, Bug reaches out to catch it.
The like cloth kind of like fell away from it, like mid, like toss, and your hand immediately begins to like really hurt Bug.
Bug looks at it like happy, and then with like a almost positive scream, ah! And then he puts it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of looks at it. Meanwhile, Gustavo is rummaging through the crate to see what's up.
Yeah, you can't really tell here. Let me reveal that
Balasar
area.
will also like just kind of quickly. Actually, wait, there's another door.
And you see through Gustavo that this seems to be some sort of forge area with lined with kind of like tables. You see in one corner right here is a very small version of a ballista, it seems.
I found another door. Hang on.
Bug's gonna turn back. I found a whole forge and sort of take the piece of cloth. Wait, I don't think Ambrose took the piece of cloth when he took the bone breaking gem. Didn't he have his own piece of cloth?
No, Balasar used a different piece of cloth.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be. I don't think it's stolen the gem.
I think Ambrose picked it up by the cloth. I think.
I thought he took out his own piece.
I
Did he?
never picked up the gem this time.
No, I'm
No,
saying
like,
when you
before.
stole it last time. Did you steal the cloth too? I thought you said you took your own piece. I don't remember. Either way, Bug's gonna try to rummage and find something in his pack to hold it with.
Okay, you easily find like something to hold it with, but you do notice that, well, your bone breaking gem was kind of this like flat, almost like square with curved edges that came to a point. This one is almost a perfect like diamond shape.
Ah, bone breaking polygon.
So I found another door. But
Oh yeah, here. Let's cut to Drogos. He's been waiting.
Waiting in queue.
Yeah.
Oh, here, squad server a
Yeah.
moment. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
joking, don't worry. Okay.
You walk in and you see all this.
Oh my god. Jurist says that out loud. And he's just gonna immediately go to the chemistry set from Skyrim.
Yeah. There. Wait, hold on. Is this the right table? Yes, it is. Sorry. You see what looks to be a kind of like goblet right here. Oops. You see you see a bunch of like different like vials of like liquid. You see what looks to be some sort of like scroll over here. You see what looks to be some sort of wand over here, and some sort of object you don't really know over here.
Jurist's gonna tilt his head and grab the scroll and read that
Okay.
first.
You kind of like unbind it, and it seems to be a scroll of fireball.
Oh my god. Jurist's eyes light up again, and he puts that in his pocket.
All right.
And he's gonna grab the goblet of fire. That's not goblet of fire, no. I
Yeah.
only know because I would be assaulted by an old man right after.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Thanks.
Goblet of Fire.
Put your name in the goblet of fire, Harry, Dumbledore asked calmly.
I was literally finding the GIF.
Yeah.
You
You see
put your
the
name in the.
yeah. You see that this goblet seems to have kind of like this marble like skull on the top of it that one would drink out of.
It's empty
And-
though, I assume.
You see the rest of it is like silver, and it looks to have what looks to be like emeralds like inlaid into the silver. Seems very nice, but also a little creepy at the same time.
He likes the look of it. He's just gonna sit down on the side though and look at the one of the green potions or
Alright.
whatever they are.
You see that carved into there's 5 of these like glass bottles. You see that carved into each one is the same like symbol that you do not understand.
Would it be because like different language?
Yes.
You know what that means?
Yep. You see that on the side of all of these green potions is the undercommon word for poison.
Alright. Joe's gonna take one of them and just put it in his bag for now. And
Okay.
look at the red one. There's nothing there.
The red one you see has the symbol for vitality.
Joe's gonna take that and save that for probably someone who will need it. And look at the orb this time.
Like down here? This thing? Yeah. You have no idea what this is.
Does it say anything on it, or is it just a cool orb?
You see, it has the different, like around. It's basically like a globe, but like cut in half, where it's flat on top. And basically, there's slots that go around, like the perimeter of it, with a large kind of needle in the middle, and you see numbers. All this is in Undercommon, but your spell still takes effect.
Alright.
And for each slot, you see that
Stop.
Matt, you see that each slot has the name of a month in it.
Huh. It's a big calendar. Just gonna nod slowly. Alright. Huh. Ooh, wand. And then he's gonna grab the wand.
Yeah.
It's like a kid on Christmas morning. He's just really excited about all of this.
Yeah. You see this. It's a very normal-looking kind of grayish wand that has some green vines kind of wrapped around it with a kind of white stone at the tip of it. It doesn't match what it actually looks like on the map. Don't
Alright.
mind that.
I'd say, oh wow, same one Bug has.
Yeah, no, that's why I modeled the other one, but it's not that one again.
Joe's just gonna take that and just hold on to it and probably save it for like later.
Okay.
And check out the big symbol.
All right, go ahead and make a Arcana check for me.
18.
You have definitely seen this a lot in your home plane. This is the remains of a very well used like it's a very well used like spell like ritual area. You can tell it's been used a lot, and it was probably done by the spell teleportation circle.
Huh. Joe's just gonna make a mental note of that. Go back over to the table, grab the remaining bottles of poison and the goblet, and then just walk out.
Okay.
And it's like it's a whole lot of brewing stuff in there. Yeah, but
Hey, Hugh.
He's just staring, looking at the war pick in his hand.
Can I hold that for a second?
No. This is staying
Please.
with me.
Just for a minute.
Why should I trust you with it?
Because I saved Bug
How did you save him?
from the Roper.
We all did.
Okay.
he was just staring at the war pig in his hands.
Alisar's going to open the door he found.
Oh yeah. Where's Balazar?
top of the
I'm
map.
so lost. Okay.
Ping.
Yeah. Oh, that's reveal area. You see what looks to be a warehouse. Or a warehouse-like room, I mean.
I will start checking the shell.
Alright, and
I will help him.
Looking down the hallway, you see more stuff as well.
I didn't realize that was a hallway.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's
Oh, wait a minute. Having caught sight, because you only just revealed that to me. Having caught sight of what the jail cell bar is, Balasar is going to look over there.
Alright. You see, it is in fact. Oops, sorry. It is in fact what you thought it was. They seem to be empty. And they're all unlocked as well.
Balasar is going to walk into this one, which appears to have a full bucket in it. And he's going to start looking around for like scratchings or something.
Alright.
Some evidence that someone was here.
You definitely see like some like tally marks on the walls that count up to probably about like 40. But other than that, that's really all you see.
Also,
You see each of these like jail cells are identical.
do they all have the tallies in them?
Not all of them. You see that there are some like scribbles, but they're mostly in other languages. But as you kind of like look at all of them, you do see a language that looks familiar on this wall over here.
Alisar will walk over and look at it.
Okay. In Draconic, you see scribbled on the wall is even down here I think of home, my Nemonis.
Alisar kind of just clenches his fist in anger.
And if you had to guess, this like drawing on the wall is probably very old. It is kind of the same like color as the rest of the kind of dark bricks all around.
How old Like, can I get a year on that?
You just know it's the same color as everything else, so it's probably pretty old.
Else I will keep walking down the hall.
Okay. Sorry. I have a lot to reveal. Also, it's kind of hard to see.
yes, the squid
difference.
hole.
Yeah.
Those are
They're,
flood infection forms.
Yeah, that is what they look like. There's a door here. There's also a door here. Yeah.
So we're just gonna metagame to the door here. Not really.
Content that this is just food. I'm going to go and open this door.
Okay. You walk in. Sorry. And
He's been freaking out of
your
here.
once again your heart sort of drops as you turn left into the room and see what you see.
Give me like
He sees a can of Spam with a spoon in it.
Yeah.
His heart drops.
Oh yeah,
Ambrose-
did Gustavo find anything in the...
I am back.
Oh yeah. You see a bug that like on these like tables there are just some like weapons, and but you do see a big bin of like tools over here next to the fire.
Did you want to go back to someone or
Whoever. This is kind of a weird way of doing things, but
Uh,
I guess Balazar. Yeah.
how fresh is the blood?
If you had to guess, it's not bright red, but it still has a little red to it, so probably maybe a day old.
Does Ambrose see anything in the warehouse?
Go ahead and make a investigation check for me, Ambrose.
15.
Looking around, the only thing that really catches your eye, like, it's mostly just like some spare like food stuff. There's like random tools packed away in boxes, but you do see a pair of boots that look to be sticking out of one box that almost have this like almost silver glow to them.
Ambrose will calls over Chester and starts throwing all the food into Chester.
All right.
And then he goes over to the boots and puts them on. See if they're
Okay.
a nice fit.
The,
I have to sort to rummaging for new footwear and underground keeps.
The boots are pretty big at first, but you feel them kind of like almost magically like fit themselves to you. And if you had to guess, they're probably magical in some way.
Ambrose tries to run up and down the hallway.
You don't really feel any different, and you put your shoes of the time warper in Chester as well.
Ambrose clicks his heels together 3 times.
As you do so, they start to glow this kind of like white light.
Ambrose runs and tries to jump off a wall or something.
They don't seem to be doing anything.
Are they bright?
There's some silver inlays along the side that are pretty bright. And they start to fade as time goes on, but they're still glowing, just not as bright.
Hey Balazar, check out my SketchX.
That's gonna be canon now.
Sketchek is a TF2 YouTuber. You mean Skechers?
Yeah, Skechers.
You said Sketchek, the TF2 YouTuber, faked his own death.
The canon name was
Yeah.
Play It Glad.
Yo, check out my sketch, and Ambrose clicks his heels together and tries to make them glow again.
Ambrose, you quickly run into the torture room and show Balazar
Torture room.
your new kicks.
I don't know what they do. I think they just light up. I'm not entirely sure.
There's no response from Balazar. Also, Zach, are those chests on the far wall?
They are barrels on their side.
Balazar will look at the two axes lying on the ground.
You see that these axes are almost like ceremonial in nature. They have like gems inlaid. You see they're like extremely sharp, and you see some dried blood on the end of them. You also see that while they are sharp, there are kind of like these strange marks in the steel that mean that they have been heated up and cooled down quite a lot, like over and over.
I guess Balazar turns and looks at the tools on the table.
Okay. They're mostly like pliers and like small knives and like some spare forks.
Hey, Drogos, what do these shoes do?
Drogo's on the other side of the room.
Ambrose ran over.
I didn't even.
Those Skechers make them mighty fast.
Ambrose, so damn. There's just gonna like. It's just. It's gonna be so cringy. Just gonna, like point his hand down, like palm open, just yell,
Oh,
"What are those?"
what are those? Yeah. Saw it from a mile away.
Ambrose like clicks his heels together.
You see that the silver inlay parts, Drogo, start to like glow like bright white.
Just gonna do an Arcana check on him. He's just gonna see if there's any magical on him.
Okay.
24.
You see that like that Ambrose would probably be yelling about them if they like made them faster. So you know they probably don't do that. But you do see a small mark on it. That is the arcanic mark for protection.
Oh.
And
I was thinking those are going to be protecting you a bit.
you also see under it is the symbol for gravity, and next to it is also the symbol for basically means like one-time use kind of thing.
Alright, so they have something to do with protection and gravity, Ambrose. But it's a one-time use kind of thing, I think. If I'm reading this correctly.
Who do you think could use them?
What's that?
Who do you think could use them? You have wings. You don't need protection
I
from.
also don't wear shoes. Bug maybe.
But I don't think he falls that hard. I think maybe Balazar. He's pretty heavy.
At this point, Balazar has also made his way.
Yo, speaking of heavy, what's up, Balazar?
Into that hallway, and he is fuming.
Balazar, I got you new shoes.
Balazar just keeps walking.
Balazar? No, they're magical. They'll help you.
As you look around here, you see a crate of tools, some like weapons on the table, and a mini like ballista right here.
Can I see anything special about the weapons?
They look like they're pretty normal. They don't really seem magical to you. They seem like they were probably made here. And Ambrose, looking down this hallway, I don't know how well you can see, but there's a door here, a door here, a door here.
Yeah, Ambrose wants to look into this
door
one.
Here. Okay. Oh,
LSR will walk into the room opposite the one Ambrose walked into.
okay. Don't mind that. Not sure what that's doing there.
Uh-oh.
Looking in, there seems to be a lot of like grains of like rice and grain, kind of just all over the ground. But you see that there are some like torn open like bags of what look to be rice, like over here.
Ambrose puts his fingers in his mouth and like whistles, like and calls Chester over
All right,
and tells him to eat all the grain.
and in probably about 30 seconds, he's consumed probably like a quarter ton of rice. And if you had to guess, like you pretty much threw every box of food in the other room into him. You probably have like a total of like half a ton of food in Chester at this point.
That's about
Balzar,
sheet.
you see like a extremely nice and well taken care of like room. Seems to be
Balthazar
a
walks over to the
bedroom.
bookshelf.
They seem to be all in Undercommon.
Okay, satisfied that is there anything else that looks even somewhat important in this room? A desk with like drawers on it, anything.
You don't see any like drawers or anything on the tables at all.
Okay, Balasar is going to walk out of the room.
All right.
I guess. Walk over to the next one.
There's a door. Oops. Yeah.
Kind of stand because he's not sure what to do.
Yeah, and I'll reveal both rooms for.
And then
It's kind of hard to see because it blends in, but there's there's a wall right here. These are two separate rooms.
is there anything important on the desk?
You see some sort of what looks to be a textbook in an Undercommon, like right here, that has some like notes in it that you can't read. And then there's some untitled books over here, and some open what look to be like spell books. Also in a different language.
Balasar will grab the notebook.
Okay.
And walk out of the room.
Got it.
Go walk into the room Ambrose was at.
Yep.
Just
You
kinda-
see, this is the largest room of them all. There's a huge like dresser over here and a huge chest right here as well.
Balasar is going to reach over and just snap the locking mechanism right off the chest.
Yeah. It wasn't even like locked. It was just kind of like hanging there.
He
And as you-
really doesn't care. He just wants to break things.
As you look inside, you see that there's like a few coins at the bottom of the like chest. There's probably like 10 gold at the bottom. Seems like this is kind of like cleared out.
That's all that's in the chest.
Yes, this is a huge chest as well.
Balasar is going to, in a blind fury, pick the chest up and throw it against the far wall.
Wouldn't make a strength check with advantage for me.
Amber's gonna search this wardrobe.
Okay.
Comes a nat 20.
20.
It like goes like over to the corner of the bed and just like shatters in half. Ambrose, as you look away from the loud noise and open the wardrobe, you see that there's some very, very nice articles of like clothing in here.
Ambrose takes it all and feeds it to Chester.
All right.
How many articles?
Probably
At
like
least 20.
probably 10 sets of like extremely fancy clothes, like 10 pairs of shoes, 10 pants, 10 shirts, and like probably like 5 different hats.
Last thing Balasar is going to do for a bit is he's just going to take all of these forge tools.
Like take them like with you.
Yeah.
It's probably like a tub of like it's like a huge tub of like tools, and it probably weighs around 50 pounds.
Okay, then he's going to look for every tool that looks like it would be important for armor modification.
Okay, go ahead and make a, I guess, investigation check to pick through those.
He's trying to be careful not to get duplicates of the stuff he took from the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm. Looking around, you see some looks to be like nicer engraving tools and some other tools that might help you if you ever were to mess with your armor.
And then that'll be all Balasar does for a little bit, so other people
Alright.
can.
Yeah. Drogos, I see you went into that room.
Yeah,
How long does comprehend like?
an hour.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're good. You see, most of these books are either like strategic, like almost like war books, and also some books on like surprisingly like architecture, and like this is all in undercommon as well.
All right,
Probably like 10 pounds of books in total.
10 pounds, or
Yeah.
I'm just gonna nod at that and then move on over to the next room where to get
Okay.
surprised by Ambrose and his sick kicks.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Ambrose?
Hi.
It's find anything interesting so far?
Just these. Ambrose like kind of smacks his head. He's like, I'm so dumb. Chester, and he calls Chester in, and he like
Just
take
a mini comic for Chester's.
Ambrose rolls up the carpet, and then stuffs it down Chester's throat.
All right.
He then takes the blanket from the bed, and he rolls that up and puts it in Chester. Takes the pillow and the bedroll, and puts it in Chester.
It's a full like mattress.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still puts
But
in Chester.
You can't really like roll it up, and it definitely
Okay.
will not fit in Chester.
Well, that's at least some. When I'm out in the woods traveling, I just have a bed. This is great.
Yeah. Drogos, the spell books across the room immediately catch your eye. And
Spell books.
oh yeah, sorry. Humorous. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, Drogos, you see two like spell books. You see that there are some spells that you like recognize the like names of, but the like instructions for channeling them are much different. Instead of the spell books that you have read and have helped you the most in learning different like magics is kind of like looking inwards and kind of focusing on, you know, your ancestral like power. These are almost like prayer hymns.
Jerry's just gonna grab them both and just keep them, just put them in his bag just in case. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, never know.
Yeah, let's switch to humorous. Where would you like to go?
I was in the same spot. I was just wondering if the war pick, like, could I tell this is actually Brok's, or is it just like a similar looking one?
You remember Brok's war pick very well, and all of the inlaid like rubies are the same.
Rubies.
The gold plating around the like handle is the same. It's the same kind of wood, and you also feel the same kind of energy when you hold it. That's very similar to when you hold your extirpation now.
Well, Bug, that decides it. This is actually Brock's war pick. I thought we left it in Volunder.
Yeah, I did too.
Makes you wonder what it's doing here and why someone would take that from his resting place.
I think something's going on here.
Definitely. But, hey, you got your, gem back, right?
It's not the same one. Definitely not the same.
Then maybe this isn't Brock's, but it sure feels like it. And you know what? I'm gonna do some poetic justice, and I'm gonna keep this on me for a while.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Hugh kind of like rests it. There's nowhere for him to hook it onto. I guess he's just gonna keep it in his rib cage.
Yeah.
Is just a regular war pick?
I don't think you ever got any enchantments on it, so yes.
Okay,
It's just a war pick.
gotcha.
And
Just add that to my inventory and stuff.
Balazar, as you kind of like walk up or down the hallway, but up on the map, you see a door and what looks to be some sort of like window. But strangely, this window, as you look like through it, just leads to stone.
Alisar will walk over and open the door.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone would like to do in this area? At all?
Wait, no, one thing instead.
Mm-hmm.
Alisar is going to punch open the window.
Okay. I think in Balazar's current state, he doesn't need to roll for that. You pretty easily punch through the window. The minor cuts you get don't rephase you. And you can easily kind of like climb
Does
through
it
now.
actually just show a wall?
You touch with your hand just a stone wall. It's like the same like brick that everything else is made out of.
Now Belisar will walk over and
Alright.
open the door.
Alright. Yeah.
That's
Like I said,
what I do, otherwise I can just hold on.
Yeah. Is there anything else anyone would like to do on this specific map?
Don't believe so.
We'll go with them.
Okay. If not, this is what you see. So yeah, it's like almost 10:30. I'm fine with still going, but I'm sure the ones who are in their dorm and who got home from work are probably very tired. So I think this is where we will end, if that is okay with everyone.
I woke up at 4:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Dude.
I assume most of you are very tired, so I think this is a good stopping place.
In a hallway.
In the hallway.
Everyone else got something and Belisar got trauma.
Hugh got trauma, sort of.
Yeah, but you
He would let me get my war pick.
Bug got a Pepto-Bismol wand.
and you got your rock back.
What
I got
would
5
Ambrose
bottles of
need it
poison.
for?
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely curious. Why did Ambrose want the war pick?
Because he wanted to, like, reminisce on Brok for a minute.
Then cast
And
some
just,
kind
like,
of
hold the war
product
pick for a
spell.
second.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Let Hugh play you a sad song in the world's most electric shamisen.
Wow.
And the world's most
For once,
electric
Ambrose.
extirpation.
Boo fucking who?
It truly is
Belisar
throughout
is-
society. Ambrose takes
Belisar
everything
is
with
undergoing
bugs.
severe Post-traumatic
Alright.
stress disorder.
I will
Calm
not
down,
stand. I'm
veterans.
using
There's
psychological
fireworks.
warfare.
Space point attack, space scream. Here we go.
All right, and that ends this session of Brock's Will. Woohoo!
Oh. Oh, are we going to get that level up, or is that just not? That could be next section.
No, this hallway's anti-level
Yeah.
up.
Get that ready. But I guess I could do it now. But there's a certain spot where I wanted you to kind of.
Then yeah, we'll just
but you didn't. So
we'll just brace for it.
yeah, we can.
You expected us to get further than we did.
Yeah, well, I mean, I took way too long in the funny mushroom cave. That was kind of my fault.
No,
But,
that's fun.
It was fun.
But yeah, I'd say about the halfway point where we take a break for next session. That's where we will level up.
All
You
right.
guys will be there by then.
Sick.
So.
And when are we thinking next session?
So any day's good for you, Brian, as long as it's like at 6, right?
Okay,
Pretty
so
much. Or
as
I
far as
actually
I
still
know,
have your schedule open.
Yeah.
Maybe not Monday. But
is Monday my what? Like you mean
uh,
this Monday?
you have chemistry and it ends at 6
Oh yeah, I think
on Mondays.
yeah.
So I mean, I don't know why we would do it on Monday anyway.
That sounds like a hell spot.
Yeah.
I've got Monday and Tuesday off this week.
Okay. Does Saturday still work for everyone? I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Saturday.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
sort of just depends on a lot of things, but I think Saturday should work fine.
Yeah. I can definitely do it sooner. So I'm kind of really trying to get us through this kind of last part of my campaign, because my campaign's been going for like 4 months. So
Yeah, it has been
That's
4
a
months
scattered
and like a
4
week and a
months.
half.
yeah, it was a very scattered 4 months, but still, I want
The
Caden to be able to do stuff. So
the easiest days for me are Tuesdays and Thursdays.
okay.
How about see how tomorrow goes, and I'll either like Thursday might be better for me.
Okay.
But
Can everyone do Thursday at 6?
We'll see.
Depends on the
No.
day.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Thursday
kind
is
of be
monk
up.
practice.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! Don't show up.
Stop trying to be a monk.
Why weren't you at monk practice?
Sir, I was role playing a monk.
No, I didn't ask why are you
Joe
at monk.
White, you mind tell me why you weren't at monk practice? Sir, I was role-playing Dungeons and Dragons.
In
You-
this surprising twist, Ambrose levels up and takes a
Multi-class.
multi-classes into wizard.
What?
Nice.
Okay.
You
know,
you
Multi-class
explain
into Death Domain Cleric.
you explain all this to Fusei Kisei himself, and he kills you on the spot. And just breaks your neck.
You know, it'd be a lot easier if someone had
is all being recorded.
the spell identify. Just
no,
saying.
it's way too funny not to have it.
Yeah.
Bug
It
could
just-
have gotten us such a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's much
I just-
better to not know
What
things.
does identify?
It tells you what a magical object does.
It's much funnier to guess and try
Yeah.
it, like making a rope or
I
bouncing.
got Skechers.
Like, oh, thanks for quoting the squid hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old Balasar really wouldn't care about magical artifacts unless he beat someone.
It says first with a magical greatsword and magical sword.
Yeah.
Like a
Magical
regular
s-
branch,
No,
but right as you hit
magical
someone, turn.
greatsword, magical longsword, magical javelin.
I
You left
completely
out the
forgot about the
important
javelin.
one.
So we can't do Thursday. Usually Friday just isn't a good day because people tend to do stuff on Friday night. So
Depending, yeah. If not, like I think Friday's my half day, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I can do Friday probably, but it kind of depends.
Hmm.
I want to see how this week goes. So
Yeah. Let's just lock in Saturday for now, and we'll
Yeah.
just see how the week goes. Yeah. This was definitely fun though. I really enjoy you guys not being in a town for once,
Mhm.
and actually not being able to
But
shop.
we were in a town,
anywhere.
though. I forgot to ask if there were stores here, damn it.
Yeah, can I go to the Underdark store?
Yeah, can I go to like the very
Rocks RS.
Yeah, can I go to like the Walmart and the cave with